Breaking news this morning, President Trump confirming the death of 20-year-old West Virginia National Guard's member Sarah Beckstrom last night while addressing service members.
Just seconds before I went on, right now, I heard that Sarah Beckstrom of West Virginia, one of the guardsmen that we're talking about, highly respected, young, magnificent person, started service in June of 2023, outstanding in every way. She's just passed away. She's no longer with us. She's looking down at us right now. Her young man is fighting for his life. He's in very bad shape. He's fighting for his life.
She and 24-year-old Guardsman Andrew Wolf were ambushed and shot just blocks away from the White House on Wednesday. The alleged shooter, Afghan national Ramanullah Lakanwal, came to the United States after Biden's disastrous Afghanistan withdrawal and did work with the CIA Director John Ratcliffe, confirmed. The two National Guards members were both sworn in less than 24 hours before this attack. President Trump now announcing his administration will permanently pause migration from all third world countries and remove anyone who is, quote, not a net asset to the United States or is incapable of loving our country. Joining me now, Georgia Congressman Buddy Carter. Congressman, thank you for being here this morning. I want to get your reaction to the latest news that we have on the status of the two Guards members in Washington, D.C., and what we know about the suspected gunman, how he got here through that botched Afghanistan withdrawal.
Well, first of all, thoughts and prayers to the families of Kate Beckstrom and of Andrew Wolf. And a united country joins in prayer for their families and their loved ones. This is something that should never happen. You know, for those of us who have been blessed with children and grandchildren, we teach them that words matter. Use your words. And the words of the left-wing politicians have resulted in what we're seeing right now. Senator Elise Stockman, what did she say? She said, she openly encouraged the military to defy the commander-in-chief. John Ossoff, senator from Georgia, who called the troops being in Washington, D.C. embarrassing. And it goes on where these left-wing politicians have said and encouraged people to fight back. And that is something that we have to stop. That is what has resulted in this. And I applaud President Trump for what he is doing. President Trump is making sure that our country is safe, and he's going to make sure that we vet these people. And as you said earlier, this is a result of the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan of the Biden-Harris administration. We're still suffering the side effects of that.
Yeah. And the Democrats smear ICE agents as well. It's a similar story with people going after them in many ways, too. You know, the Democrats will constantly say, use defamatory language, talk about the National Guardsmen in the way that they have. But then, Congressman, they'll come back after an incident like this and say, no, we shouldn't be doing that. And yet they continue to do it.
Well, they do. And again, words matter. And when a member of Congress, when a senator or Abigail Spanberger, what she has said, let your rage fuel you. I mean, that encourages people. That encourages this kind of action. And what are the results of that? Kate Beckstrom has lost her life, and Andrew Wolf is fighting for his life. And that is the kind of thing that we need to be responsible in the words that we use. Again, we teach our children that. Use your words, and words do matter. And members of Congress and leaders in our country, particularly the left-wing politicians, need to understand this. And thankfully, we're going back now after the disastrous policies of the Biden-Harris administration, and President Trump is acting, and he's forcefully going to make sure that we vet these people. And we should do that because we don't know who's over there.
Yeah, and speaking of that, President Trump unveiling reverse migration plans, talking about halting third world immigration to revoke some of those Biden-era entries as well. The president's got a very comprehensive plan here. I'm sure he's going to receive, however, a lot of pushback on the other side of the aisle.
I'm sure he will, and it's to be expected, because what do they want? What do the Democrats want? They want to give illegal immigrants health care. They want to defund our police. You know, all the things that they want are not what Americans want and not what we need. You know, I've recently sent a letter to ICE and to DHS to come to Atlanta and send more resources to Atlanta. And why? Because we've got almost 500,000 illegal immigrants here in this state, the sixth most of any state in the country. And we need to make sure that the people in Georgia and Atlanta are safe. And, you know, I get pushback from that all the time. People saying, oh, no, we don't need them. Well, let's not wait until there's an incident and then say, OK, we need them. Let's be on the offensive. And President Trump understands that.
Let me just get your take on this. The president saying that extending Affordable Care Act subsidies may be necessary as the enrollment deadline looms for millions of Americans set to see their premiums skyrocket. Watch this.
Are you planning to extend those subsidies?
I'd rather not. Somebody said I want to extend them for 2 years. I don't want to extend them for 2 years. I'd rather not extend them at all.
Will you do it?
And maybe some kind of an extension may be necessary to get something else done, because the Unaffordable Care Act has been a disaster. It's a disaster.
Congressman, quick reaction.
Oh, well, he's absolutely right. You know, look, the Democrats have ruined health care with Obamacare. They've ruined health care with the Unaffordable Care Act. Anytime you have to subsidize a federal program, it tells you it's not working. And this is not working. And I agree, and I applaud President Trump. He's absolutely right. Don't send the money to the insurance companies. Send it to the individuals in the health savings account and allow them to choose their own insurance. Let's get competition in the marketplace. That's what will bring prices down.
Less government, more competition. Congressman Buddy Carter, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.